Welcome back to the channel, and this is all about VEVE. We've titled this series VEVE for Dummies. So if you're new to VEVE, or if you're familiar with it and you've just been rocking with it and want to learn some new things, that's what we're here for. So today we're going to be focusing on our mobile phone. I will start with saying this. The last episode I was showing the website beta and just a little bit of what to expect when the website comes out and how to navigate that. In one of the previous episodes, the website is live. So if you have a VEVE profile, you can actually now go to their desktop and log in, and you should be able to access the website and be able to check that out and follow some of the tips I was showing you through the beta. So going back to breaking down the basics of VEVE, we also discussed a little bit about the numbers, the rarities. We purchased NFTs. We went through a lot of that. So now we're gonna stick to some of the basics today. And I'm gonna start with showing you your profile and different things that you can do with your profile, how to set up your profile, and what your profile actually means, okay? So on your mobile phone or on the computer, regardless of which one you're on, you can start with your profile right here. Once you click on that, you're gonna notice a few different tabs, okay? And we're gonna start with your profile picture. Obviously, it's just like any social media platform, right? So you can set your profile picture. In the VEVE world, it's obviously common to set your profile picture as one of your favorite collectibles, but that's not required. And then next to that, you're gonna see 4 different areas, okay? It's gonna show us the amount of collectibles that we have. It's gonna show us the amount of comics that you have. It's gonna show you your full sets, which we're gonna get into that as well, and what full sets mean and what the benefit of that is. And then your followers, because also I'm gonna show you that there's actually a social media section built into the app, and there's a whole community in there, as well as communities on some other platforms. I'm gonna give some tips on how to access those, because it's an amazing community. It's honestly one of my favorite things about VEVE is the actual community. It's literally something that is just so much fun, and you'll have a blast with it and meet some awesome people. So again, that's where you're gonna see all of your assets basically and your information. Below that is going to be your wallet. We already went through that and how you acquire your gems. So that's going to show you your wallet balance. Just as a little update on that, they are integrating OMI. So if you're familiar with OMI, OMI is basically VEVE's cryptocurrency. I've been acquiring OMI way before I got into VEVE. And what's interesting is I was buying OMI because the concept of VEVE, yet at the time I was not buying the collectibles off the app. So one of those things I wish I would have started as early as I started the crypto, but you'll actually be able to start buying your collectibles with cryptocurrency. That's coming up soon. And then right below that is where we're gonna get into your profile. Before we select that button and I show you a little bit about that, a little bit more that you see under profile is who you're following. This is a brand new feature that just updated. If you're not seeing that feature under profile, you need to go to your app store and update your app. This is a brand new feature that just released, I believe, yesterday. Under that is promo code. We'll talk a little bit about that, and then you're gonna see your QR code, your settings, and then sign out. So we'll run through all of that. I'll explain it. We're gonna start with profile. Clicking on your profile. Your profile is the public view of how people see your profile. One thing I'll preface is all of your collectibles are secure, right? So you don't have to worry about hiding your collectibles, okay? Again, VEVE is built around building a community, right? And there's a lot of engagement within the app, and people want to show off what they have, and people want to see what you have. And so with that, don't be shy on building out your profile. And so once you select that button, that's going to give you the ability to see what's going on with your profile, as well as give you the ability to edit your profile. And so starting off, it does give you an option for 500 characters to set up your bio. So again, depending on what all you want to share with everyone, you can fill out that bio, share a little bit about yourself, or your passions or your favorite collectibles, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna leave that up to you. Make my profile private. It does give you that option, just as any social media platform. Me personally, I keep mine public. I want to be social with people, right? So for me, there's no reason to hide anything. I like engagement. I like interacting with others. I like for others to see what I'm doing. So again, that's gonna be up to you. Profile views shows you how many times recently your profile has been viewed. And then profile likes. That's how many times somebody has actually hearted your entire profile. Now, one thing about the whole social aspect of VEVE, up until recently, they haven't made it very user friendly because, again, it hasn't been a big focus. So it's been pretty hard to discover other users, but I know that the social media side is something that they're really focused on now. So I think it's gonna make it easier to really go through and browse users and look at everybody's collectibles. So that's something that I think you're gonna see more of. And then under there, you'll see two options: add collectible and order items. This is where you can choose which collectibles you wanna show to the public if they view your profile. I keep mine basically narrowed down to the grails, right? It's the top, the big dogs of VEVE. I keep mine up there, and so you can't really show all of your collectibles if you have a lot. Myself, I actually just crossed the 300 threshold of collectibles, so I can't not list 300 collectibles on my public profile. So I actually just keep mine narrowed down to 4, and it's the 4 what's known as VEVE grails. And then the order items allows you to navigate how they're displayed and the order that they're shown in. So this is something that you can have a lot of fun with. I'm currently working on adjusting mine and making it more of an order of some of my favorite collectibles. But again, it's completely up to you. Just keep in mind that another person will only see what you have in this section of your profile. So someone cannot go into your collectibles and see everything that you have. They can only see what you have chosen to display on your profile. And that's gonna be the basics of setting up the front end of your profile and what that looks like to the public. So again, it's something that is fun. If you fall into the VEVE app like most people have, which is again one of the main reasons why I believe this app is going to explode in the future, is because the quote-unquote addiction and obsession that users end up encountering when finding VEVE. So building your profiles and your vaults and all of these things are things that are extremely fun, and you will find yourself spending hours on the couch running through and visiting this app. So that's that on the profile. Okay, now we're gonna look at 3 other features. This is again under your profile section. We showed you how to customize the front end of your profile and how others see it. Now there's 3 more sections that I just want to take a quick minute and walk you through. The following feature under profile, this is the new feature I was talking about. This is what is going to make it easy to see the profiles that you follow and who follows you. And so as you see here, this is the people that I'm currently following. And so you can click on any of these profiles as this one and see, I can see, again, his public profile, who he has listed, his collectibles, how many collectibles he has, his bio. And, this gentleman right here is a very active user. So again, this is something you can definitely have fun with. But the rest of this section is going to be self-explanatory. It's just like social media. Who you're following gives you the ability to unfollow or follow those that you like. Next is going to be the promo code. I want to talk to you real quick about what that is, because it is actually something that they've been using lately. What they've been using this promo code section for is their collaborations. So something that VEVE has done a lot of just in the past few weeks is major collaborations in the movie sector, right? And so just recently with Jurassic Park, Buzz Lightyear, and then currently Thor, they're doing contests with AMC and Cinemark and these movie theaters. They're doing exclusive contests that will give you the option to receive an NFT that is not sold and released to everyone on the app. So for example, let's talk Buzz Lightyear, just came out a few weeks ago. The first appearance of Buzz Lightyear NFT and on the blockchain was actually with VEVE, but this was not a VEVE drop. They only have 1,000 of them, or maybe a little more. I'm not 100% on the number of how many editions they had, but if you pre-purchased Buzz Lightyear movie tickets, they selected a certain amount to receive the NFT. That's when they would assign you the promo code. Currently there's a Thor promotion going on, so if you are selected, they're doing a scratch off game through a movie app. You get a code, you do a scratch off, and you either win or you don't. If you win, then you would claim your NFT by VEVE sending you the promo code. Now the good part about this is that I believe through these big movie theaters and Disney and all of these big companies, this is ultimately what's going to make VEVE a household name. because, as an example, with Jurassic Park recently and with Buzz Lightyear recently, AMC and all of these big movie theaters that are running these promotions on these movies, if you look at the bottom, VEVE's logo is right there next to AMC and right next to Disney. And so you have to think about when they're running these big promotions, right? And all of this stuff gets out there, they're putting the VEVE logo right next to the AMC and the Disney. So that's one reason why I believe, again, VEVE is going to become a household name as they begin more of these promotions and get their name out there more of your everyday person, not only your NFT collectors, is going to begin wondering what is VEVE, or they're going to participate in these contests and they're going to get their first NFT and introduction to VEVE. So these are all really good things. So again, to sum it up, that's the promo code. If you are doing a promotion, that's how you claim your NFT. Second and lastly, on this page, before we move on, is going to be your QR code. This is how you can send your profile to someone. It's going to be set up just like a Venmo would be. You have a QR code, that's your profile. Also, if you're sending and receiving NFTs. Now, up until maybe 2 months ago, you used to be able to transfer your NFTs back and forth between VEVE users. They currently disabled that, but I know they're bringing it back. So right now, I cannot send any of my NFTs to another VEVE user. They did this for a few reasons. One was there was a massive bot problem, and people were selling NFTs off app, and it was causing a lot of issues. There were some scams that were going on with stolen credit cards, and basically people were selling gems and transferring NFTs. And then secondly, in order to get the cash out verification through compliance with different countries, this was a feature that needed to temporarily be disabled to go through the compliance process. But once they activate that, this QR code is how you're going to send your profile so that someone can gift you an NFT, or you can trade your collectibles back and forth. And that's going to sum it up for the profile section. And so we'll get into the next topic, which is going to be setting up your vault. All right, now we're going to talk about the vault. This is personally one of my favorite parts about the app. This is the part that you're going to spend your time on, that I spend my time on, because this gives you the ability to set your digital vault. This is how you display your NFTs, your collectibles, but also you're able to share your vault so that people can actually walk through the vault. And I'm going to show you how to do that too. But first, we're going to show you where you edit your vault, how you add your vault, and a little bit about them. So once you go to the section collection right here, this is going to be my showrooms or my vault. Okay, and then it also shows you your collectibles, your comics, and your sets, and your wish list. So this is basically all of your activity in VEVE. As you see here, under my showrooms, you'll see my first vault is Mickey Mouse. What's cool is you can have as many vaults as you want. And so I organize my NFTs. So I'll scroll you through real quick. Here's Mickey Mouse. Here's my hot NFTs. Here's my Marvel, all Disney, Voltron, Pixar, duplicates, golden moments, art, list goes on. So you can build as many vaults as you want. You can categorize your vaults. You can do it by your favorites, whatever the case may be. The downfall, there is a negative comment that I have about the vaults right now, and that is the ability to hold a certain amount of collectibles. This is something that is my one and really only complaint with VEVE is I wish I could add unlimited collectibles to a vault, but you can't. Once you hit a certain level, depending on the size of the digital asset, it will crash the app. So that's the downfall, because say for example Mickey Mouse, I hold a lot of Mickey Mouse. I hold 3, 4, 5, and 6 of some of the different Mickey Mouses. So it's hard for me to display all of mine in one vault. So with that being said, I'm just going to click on another vault here. We'll go with Pixar, for example. So this is going to load my vault. Now, as you'll see, you go through the loading screen. The app's going to download your collectibles, and now you have the ability. So these knobs right here are how you're going to navigate your vault. And as you see, it's a pretty neat little showroom. You can actually push things out here as well. But we're going to walk into my vault. Again, this is my Pixar vault, so this is where I obviously have all of my Pixar NFTs selected. And this right here is just one of each collectible. I actually have multiples of some of these, so that's cool because I'll show you how to add one. So to add something to your collectible, or your vault, you're just gonna select this arrow right here, and then you can choose your NFTs to load. So let's just run through here. I'll add another Pixar NFT live right here for you. So let's find one. Let's see here. I know I've got a few of the Lightning McQueens, and I also have, I think I have 4 or 5 Woodies. And then I'll actually talk to you about why I have so many of some of these collectibles and what my strategy is behind buying them. So yeah, as you see here, I have 3 of the Woody. So we're gonna add one more. And boom, there he is. And so once he's downloaded, you can adjust the size by clicking on it. This is where you're gonna be able to move the collectible up or down. You can move it around. And then also you can scale it. You can make it big, you can make it small, you can rotate it around by doing this, and the list goes on. So this is where you can have some fun. Move your vault around, display it however you want to display it. Yeah, build your vaults and have fun with it. I will show you one little secret here. You start dealing with your app crashing. As you see here, I have maybe 20 vaults or so. So if you notice, when you select the vault, it's downloading files. It's downloading all of these files into your VEVE app. And so one thing you can do, a little secret tip here, is if you start having issues with your app crashing, simply go to your profile, select settings, go to my files, and as you see here, I have 293 megabytes of files downloaded on my app right now. You just go remove all downloaded files. That is not going to affect any of your vaults or any of your collectibles. All it does is remove the downloaded space off of your VEVE app to free up the app. So that's a little tip there for you if you want to clear up some of this. So to add a showroom, you're simply just going to hit the add button. Right now they have 2 different displayed. They have the gallery showroom, and then they have the empty space. The empty space is obvious what it is. It's an empty space, so it doesn't show the nice showroom. The benefit to the empty space is it'll hold more collectibles than the showroom will. And I'm assuming that's because the effects and everything that's involved with that. But again, I hope this is something that VEVE is going to fix in the future, because I would love to be able to put as many collectibles in a vault as I want to, and I do believe that that's something that they're going to end up fixing. One more thing here, if you want to share your vault, you can actually share it to the feed. So as you see, if I push that button, this is my Golden Moments vault. I can actually share this to the social feed, and somebody can walk through my vault. We'll actually go through that in one of the next segments here as we go to the social feed. That's your showrooms, that's your vault. This is an area to have a lot of fun with. You can build your vault as you want, customize it. And again, it's one of my favorite features of VEVE. One of the things I mentioned at the beginning of the video that is awesome about VEVE is the community, right? Other collectors and NFT enthusiasts and all of this is one of the really cool parts. VEVE has done a great job at building a strong community. There's a few ways that you can access these communities. One way is through the app, okay? As I showed previously with the vault, you can share your vault and you can share your NFTs within the app. What you're gonna do to access that, so I'm gonna walk you through that real quick. As you're on your home screen right here, all you're gonna do is you're gonna simply hit feed, okay? Feed is gonna be the timeline essentially of people sharing. So as you see here, these are different users that are sharing whatever they decide to share. You know, buy now listing, so they're sharing things that they're selling in the market. They're sharing their mint numbers that they're excited about. So this person's extremely excited. They got the number 208 rare collectible, and the list goes on. You can view the profiles by simply selecting, and then this will show you about that user again. There's their public profile. You want to follow, you just hit follow. Simple as that. And then if you want to share your collectibles to it, you can just go back here, and let's say I want to share this. I'm going to share it, and I'm going to say scooped the complete set, and then you hit share. And so that's one way to access the community. Now the other way is off app, okay? Now obviously with any social media there's going to be a ton of groups on different pages, but there actually is a really strong group on Facebook and it is called VEVE Collectibles. I'm gonna actually pull it up right here. This one right here has 29,000 members in it. This is an awesome group. This is my favorite group. It's the one I engage with. To be quite honest with you, it is the only reason that I get on Facebook. I do not look at anything else on Facebook, but I do engage with this group. So I will recommend you getting involved there. And that is the basics of the community. Again, like I said, you're gonna be able to find different groups everywhere. There's a lot of communities on YouTube. There's a ton of groups on Facebook. There's a ton of pages on Instagram. If you want to interact with a little bit that I'm doing currently right now on VEVE, I do have an Instagram page called veve.collectors. If you want to head over there on Instagram, that is a page that is ran by myself. And then I have a lot of things that we're going to be rolling out soon. But again, just connect. It's a fun part of the app. And so that's the way that you can access other collectors. Make sure that if you enjoy this content or any content, one, I encourage you to check out all of our content, because it's not just VEVE here. It's motivation, it's personal, it's business. There's a lot that we do. VEVE is just one passion that I'm extremely into, but we also own a lot of businesses and have a lot of hobbies and passions and life experience that we share. So make sure you subscribe. Check out some of the other videos. We have vlogs from weekly that we drop every single Wednesday. We drop the VEVE content. We do shorts almost every single day. So make sure that you subscribe, share this if you dig it. And also check me out on other social media platforms. We'll have everything in the description here. So thank you for checking that out. And we hope that you keep coming back and that you enjoy everything that you've learned so far about VEVE.